Wow. Chaser. Lady. Unicamber. Wang. Oh. Oh. Hamster. Oh. Hey. Oh. Gold. Hi, I'm Adam C, and welcome to where you may have left off in my previous video of cars arriving at Santa Pod. I'm going to arrive myself, so enjoy this video. There have been so many incredible cars today. Mine obviously being the best in bright yellow. Let's see what we see at Santa Pod. On his number plate it says Big Daddy Dan. And what's this package I see? Why, it's my breakfast! So I've had the honour to receive another Y Foods taster pack. What have we got? Classic Choco, cold brew coffee, happy banana, coconut and vanilla. This is going to be a tough choice, but today I'm going to go for chocolate. So whilst I'm in the queue to get in, this is going to be my breakfast. This delicious drink can fill you up for between 3 to 5 hours, like a whole meal. 26 vitamins and minerals in this one bottle. It's lactose free too. It's gluten free as well. It's got no added sugar either. And my code in the description allows you to try all of these flavours, including the chocolate one as well, as part of the Y Foods Taster Pack. So to try it out for yourself, follow my link in the video description and use my new discount code of AdamYouTube to get 10% off your Y Food Taster Pack. And thanks to Y Food for sponsoring today's video. Love your vid, man. Thank you. I am not going to enjoy doing this, but I am centre stage on the flash car stand, so I kind of need to. However, DJ Richie Don is about to start his set, and I need to film that section before we start because of copyrighted music, so I'll do it later. So we'll see the Nissans in a bit, including the 300 ZXs. It's the year of the 300 ZX, and they have a huge presence today. We have to go through the drag car section as well. That sounds like it's got a 4-figure power level. That is a comedy headlight. So I don't know how much time I have until the music starts. Maybe it's at 10 o'clock, so I might have half an hour. So a quick walk around of the show and shine bunch as the police roll past. These have been hand-picked to show off, and these haven't arrived in a dirty state like mine. Of course, a Scooby-Doo on a Subaru next door to a vibrant yellow. This matched my 350 when it came in rather nicely. Looks beautiful in the low sunlight. So DJ Richie Don's about to set up, but first we have a JZX100 Toyota Mark II. This is the craziest car that arrived in its drift car spec livery, high-vis on the front, through to a pink hue and then blue at the rear. But next door to it we have another one of the 300 ZXs, probably the cleanest one here, and is sandwiched between another JZX100. This one is a chaser, white wheel the world. Take a look at that front splitter, those canards as well in carbon fibre, and then a forged carbon rocker cover. But how's that for a lineup to start the day with? Chaser, 300 ZX and a Mark II. It is continued with an R34, another early 300 ZX, and another 300 ZX. This is fantastic. RX7 with genuine nitrous oxide. Further down we have a two-tone FTO and the Rocket Bunny 350. This seems to go to every show that I go to, and it's next door to a Duke, a colour flip Duke. There's quite a few colour flip cars with the kind of bronze through to purple effects. We have the 1,000 brake horsepower Toyota Supra Mark IV that goes to a lot of these events too, showing off the cleanliness of that engine bay. Bored out to 3.4 litres, 1,236 brake horsepower. And in contrast, we have a Subaru monster truck on the engine bay of this. This is a 2-litre twin-turbo Subaru Legacy with red surrounds to the door handles and a spoiler to lead. And next, we have a cuddly toy collection. He screams! He screams! And how about this Suzuki? It is an IES Turbo exciting micro hatch single overhead cam turbocharger. And those were some of the highlights from the show and shine section. So I'm going to head back through the drag car section, film a bit of those, and then wipe down my car because it's filthy. So we have some pretty serious Civics, including brave wheels and an even more serious rear end to this Beetle. Oh, look who it is on the Corsa. Hey, Apple. They look like Formula 1 tyres on the front of the Civic. Crazy. Exhaust out the bonnet naturally, parachute on the back. Though this is a Japanese show, the drag car section isn't necessarily all Japanese, so you will spot stuff like the Renault 5 with a wheelie bar almost as long as the car itself. There's Civics going up at the moment, I think. That sounded less like a Civic and more like something else. And as we saw earlier on our rush to find the show and shine section, here is the hilarious headlight on the Civic. Of course, it's got a cup inside it. That's why it looks unusual. It is an intake. What was it that was on the strip that I heard? Oh, maybe it was a Civic. Wow. Or maybe it was the Fiat Uno. But it sounds like they are preparing the GTR to go out on the strip with its drag spoiler that has just been put on. It's a whole new boot lid for the extra drag aero. I bet this is still road legal. Obviously not currently on those tyres because they are drag tyres on the R35. There's an Evo lineup, a yellow one. Hello. Also an R34 which is re-arriving. I've already filmed these arrive earlier today. There we go. We have Happy S14 not joining in with the Evos. So now that they found where they need to go, I need to make my car look presentable, although it's very bright already. I can see it from back here. It's right though, I've got something around a dirty car, look. I can go just there. Oh, cleaning these wheels gets pretty relentless. So what I've done is I've cleaned one white wheel and I've left the rest of the car. There's a fly loving the yellowness. Go away. Wait, what are you doing? Go. You'd be amazed how much artwork you can create at Santa Pod. Let me show you using my car as an example. Wait for it. There it is. Unfortunately, I stepped at it, so it's made some ripples, but that is stunning. Chaser meets Supra. Take a look at that. And of course, what cannot be ignored is the drifting that's going on behind us. They're not smoking too much at the moment, which is lucky. It's just E46s so far. So you can pay to have passenger rides in a drifting car. For example, a turbocharged Mark 1 MX-5 is next. Cheeky. This car is an absolute odyssey. Also back on our stand we have this Proton Jumbuck. Its number plate says Evo 3 Ute because that's essentially what it is. So it is a Ute, it's got the bit on the back of it, but it shares running gear and engine with the Mitsubishi Evo 3, hence why it is here at the Japanese show. It's also yellow, so it wins. Now, let's take a look at this 350Z. It's got bits of yellow on it and a pixelated lady. And under the bonnet, it's Hello Kitty themed. All of the wiring are wrapped in Hello Kitty tape, even a unicorn there. And look, the dipstick, it's a kitty. Check out the metallic flake glistening in the sun. All of the colours on the door, down the side of the Subaru, even purples. Look, that is beautiful. There's a extra large Honda wheel, making it look like it's got a lot of camber, but that is just... Why has he perched that there? Did he just have a spare in the car? Right in the middle of this stand is a Honda CR-V with colourful lights. And opposite our section we have the East Coast Japanese stand with this Sora next to another Supra. That is clean. Oh, I hate using the word clean, that's not dirty. We have a JZX 110 Toyota Mark II behind it. Next door to a JZX 100 Toyota Chaser. Still no white ones yet. And at the end of the lineup we have a 350Z. There are so many of these here, but I'm not going to count them. However, I might count the 300ZXs. Apparently there's 17 of them on the 300ZX stand. Normally you'd never see them. Now the Supra's got the right idea. He's reverse parked, whereas the rest of the club stand are all facing that way. I suppose they started facing that way so people coming this way can see them, but well done to the Supra. Oh, here we go. Spoiler alert. We've got the Evo 6 GTR and two 350Zs, all of their large wangs on display. And welcome to the Mitsubishi Evo section. They've lined up all of the white Evos with each other, all generations of the Evo, the evolution of the evolution. And gate crashing the party, the R32 is about to go up the strip. Oh, it smells of race fuel. But behind the Evos are the 300ZXs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13, 14, 15. There's 15 on this stand. I'm only counting this generation. A lot of them have returned from the 90s. That was the era of modifications like this, of the 300ZX in particular. Look, it's got its name embossed on the front of the car. And this was back when vents actually vented in the bonnets of your vehicle. Behind the 300ZXs, we have a lineup of Supras, Mark 4s, Mark 3s, and an Imposter. Hi, Adam! Hello! There you go, that's the view. Rear ends of the ZXs. And more importantly, in the lineup, we have a giraffe chair. And the next section at Japanese show is... The trouble with parking together is you just see a body of cars. We're not looking at the individual cars, we're just looking at a sea of Subarus. And just in front of the Subarus, we have another lineup of Subarus and a mystery machine. So just because Subaru sounds a bit like Scooby-Doo, they allow a Volkswagen Transporter with a caravan to park with them. Pesky kids will be left in the oh, that's a bit creepy. Ah, there's a rolling rose. Four-door R34 is about to see how much power he doesn't have. 155 at the wheels, that's 220 brake. I think that's a bit out. And the next car to feast your eyes on is this full RE Amemiya Mazda RX7. This has been recently imported. It's won car of the show at 2 events already. That is one of my favourites today. A genuine RE Amemiya kit. I think I'm pronouncing it right. And it's even been signed on the door car, you can just see. And of course completed by the raised Volks wheels and that carbon lip on the end with the large spoiler above. What is that a bike? That was not a bike. It must have been a bike engine. That sounded like a bike, but it was a car roof that went by. I think it was the Nova that made the sound. I think at a high RPM that probably did sound... It was probably that. Someone's bought their dream chaser. Oh, it's a Lexus. On the side of his dream chaser is his dream girl. I'm going to name her Daphne Eriksson. I'm enjoying naming all these characters on the cars because they probably have JDM names that I don't know. Oh, someone's dressed up for Halloween. Oh, okay, we're going to need to look at this. It's a chrome green Mitsubishi GTO with Lambo doors or McLaren doors, or just dihedrally placed doors, different doors. I thoroughly enjoy seeing builds such as this Hulk, the most insanely modified GTO of the crew. But someone has parked a Citroen C4 in the Japanese show. Ooh, I suddenly feel like I'm playing a game of Minecraft. It's the Square Society of Nissan Cubes, Scion BBs, and Lego faces. Oh, it's a hamster! Wow! This little guy is an organic power boost system. It's a turbo. Your name is Graham. Oh, Lego! Oh, it's got, what are they called? Labels. Lego labels on the cube. Ooh, apparently, that's me. Those wheels are brave. And swiftly moving on to a Jazz Sport white wheeling the world. Oh, look, more Halloween contenders. What's he got? Something's for sale. Tell you what, it's impressive how well they've lined up the shadows, except one of them's got a spoiler and ruined it. And welcome to the Celica Club, where you can see all the UK's finest and greatest Toyota Celica. Oh, got the Stormtrooper and some 70s examples towards the end. Ah, yes, of course, cowboy hats at the Japanese show, makes sense. But beyond the cowboy hats, we've got something almost as American. We've got Hack's Axe Throw, and they're going to let me have a go. It's trying to hit a bullseye. Nice one. Hey, bullseye!
Oh my! I'll see if I can do it one-handed. I can't.
Let's watch the expert at work. So watch out, apparently I'm pretty good with an axe. And I've also just bought a cow. But this is the campsite. So yesterday a lot of people camped overnight. There's a Supra on show. And even in the distance, another white R34 four-door, unless that's the same one that made 150 horsepower. But beyond the campsite is the public car park. This is for people that aren't in club stands. So there's Japanese cars as well as general public cars all parked together. So in front of me, there's a McLaren 12C. And it's now my job to look for some interesting finds within the car park, because there's often unusual spots like this Daihatsu. Oh, she's asleep. Shh. Oh look, brave wheels and a blue sticker showcase. I've been a bad girl. I'm not drunk. Oh look, combo, a cow combo. Totally worth it. That is a clean turquoise Micra. That is remarkable. I mean, it's a bit high. It's off-roading and it's presenting some business solutions. Is this theft? I think. Gimme. Oh, well, it says don't touch, but how can we take a business card if we... Oh, sorry. I was about to comment on the size of his exhaust, and then his friend's even smaller. Happy Pumpkin, dirty boy. This S13 resembles some of the 300 ZXs we saw in the show. It's even got spotlights on the front bumper. Haven't seen that before on an S13. Lexus-style rear lights on the Evo 4. And, oh, just a minute. Yeah, there's a car on fire in the car park. Look at how many racetracks this Megane has conquered. Not bothering... Oh, maybe not that one. Castle Combe and Donington. Oh my god, it's a Daewoo Matiz RS. That looks a little sus. Someone's left their BMW running. I don't think the people are with the car. Why is it always BMWs? We had this at the Festival Speeds. I think it must be locks. Hello, it is locks. I put the car on my story to let people know that it's been left running. I've let Santa Pod know, and then my video camera died. Oh wow, I had to check out this Clio. And another 300ZX. And look! Another JZX100 Toyota Chaser. Still no white ones today though. And everyone loves a white Chaser. There is one from Belgium. But I've returned to my car to charge some batteries and have a final look around before I maybe head to the exit and do my thing. We have another Proton / Evo 3 hybrid and a ghost. I'm gonna name you Sammy Proctor. Oh, there we go. That's one way to get. Does it have rear seats? Yeah, they count. 6 people in the MX-3. No, I'm alright. I'm going this way. See it? Oh, great. £3 ice. Oh, dear. Put your best caption in the comments. Still waiting for that VTEC, I'll see. But that was my time at Santa Pod's Japanese show, so I hope you enjoyed that video and all of the Japanese cars and the non-Japanese cars on display, like the Golf in front of me. So go follow me on all my social channels for the updates, highlights and pictures of what I do. But for now, thanks for watching.